Welcome to Hometown Heroes. I'm Matt Smith with 107.3 FM and 1010 AM WSPC and Magic 103.3 FM. And we're here at Stanley Community College, our host, and we're glad to honor and salute a number of hometown heroes. I believe we've got 5 we're going to mention and salute today, but it's always an honor and privilege to do this and to bring these folks to you, these folks that may not stand out in the front lines where we can see them and salute them all the time, but they're great folks to honor. A lot of them don't like the limelight, but we're going to shine it on them today anyway, whether they like it or not, because they deserve it, and these are the folks in our community that are doing some of the amazing work we're going to tell you about. But first, I want to tell you about our sponsors that make it possible. Our platinum sponsors are URA Bank and, of course, our host, Stanley Community College. Our gold sponsors are Pizza Hut and Desco. And our silver sponsors are Tar Heel Auto of Locust, Fiberon, A Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and AL Louder. So with all of that, I'm going to call our first nominee, and that is Taylor Whitley. Got a good cheering section here today. That's good to hear. Now, Taylor is someone whose life has been defined by service, both in uniform and in ministry. Born and raised in Locust, Taylor Whitley spent 12 years protecting and serving his community as a dedicated police officer. But his calling didn't stop there. Feeling led to a new kind of service, Taylor stepped away from law enforcement and into full-time ministry, where his mission has only grown. He co-founded Faith Alive Ministries, a nonprofit focused on caring for widows, orphans, and the brokenhearted, not just in faraway places, but right here in Stanley County. Whether organizing mission trips abroad or handing out snacks and hope to the homeless on the local streets, Taylor lives out his commitment to meeting people where they are, both physically and spiritually. Today, Taylor serves as the missions outreach pastor at Greater Life Church, continually pouring into his community with compassion and purpose. And with his skill as a videographer, he shines a light on the work of other ministries, helping them share stories of impact and inspire others to action. Taylor embodies the very spirit of a hometown hero, selfless, faithful, and rooted in love for others. So join me in honoring Taylor Whitley as a hometown hero. So I do want to ask you, serving as a police officer is certainly a high calling, but where did the inspiration come from for Faith Alive Ministries?
Actually, we just wanted to put our faith into action, and I met a man overseas in Asia who I became good friends with, and we went and visited him, and it kind of planted this idea to start it, but then we realized that faith needed to be put into action here as well. So we actually go to Kenya and Asia, as well as do a lot of things around here.
Well, wonderful. I see you guys doing all kinds of wonderful things. So thank you for your service. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Next, we'll call Richard Sides. Today, it's our honor to recognize a man whose quiet leadership has shaped generations, Mr. Richard Sides. For the vast majority of his life, Richard has volunteered as a scoutmaster for Troop 202, mentoring countless young men and guiding them not only through the ranks of scouting, but through the challenges of life. His example has instilled values of integrity, perseverance, and service that ripple far beyond any campfire or merit badge. Professionally, Richard is a self-employed construction project manager with over 25 years of experience managing projects for Harris Teeter. He's a man who thrives on independence, precision, and delivering results, both on the job site and in the lives of others. Richard's dedication to youth development has earned him Scoutmaster of the Year honors 4 times, as well as the prestigious Silver Beaver Award, Scouting's highest recognition for volunteer service. He's a devoted husband, father, and grandfather, and the impact he's had on this community is immeasurable. So joining me in honoring a true builder of projects, of people, and of character, hometown hero Richard Sides. Thank you. So what got you from construction into volunteering with the Scouts?
Well, I was a scout as I grew up and earned my Eagle, and I just saw that the troop was kind of floundering in our community, wasn't going much, not having many attendants. and I was asked to volunteer as a leader, and I stepped up from that point, and then a year later into Scoutmaster, and it just grew and grew, and with lots of help, we grew it from 5 boys up to 35 boys. So it was a great growth, and we were very happy with it. Very pleased.
So what's some of the most rewarding parts of being a Scoutmaster?
Seeing a young man grow up from 11 years old or less and become 18 and sticking with it throughout and earning the rank of Eagle, and something he can put on his resume for the rest of his life.
It certainly stays with you for your life, and I know you still are proud of that today. So
Yes, I am, most definitely.
So thank you, and let's congratulate Richard Sides.
Thank you very much.
And next is Candace Lee. Our next honoree is someone who calls herself a simple nurse, but those who work with her would tell you she's anything but ordinary. Candace Lee moved to North Carolina in 2015 and began her healthcare journey as a CNA. She's worked her way up through hard work, compassion, and a deep sense of purpose, earning her RN degree and currently advancing through a BSN program while pursuing certifications in emergency care and leadership. Candace is a fixture in the Atrium Health Stanley Emergency Department, not just for her clinical skills, but for the joy and positivity she brings. Whether it's organizing bulletin boards, coordinating potlucks, or celebrating Nurses Week with thoughtful gifts, she lifts up her entire team while caring for patients with dignity and grace. As a daughter of refugees, Candace brings a unique passion for bridging cultural gaps in healthcare, advocating for patients who might otherwise struggle to be heard or understood. Her goal, to continue her education and expand her impact even further. Caring, driven, and deeply dedicated, please join me in honoring hometown hero Candace Lee. So you've been doing a number of things, but what got you? What was that got you started in nursing in the first place?
I think I've always been surrounded by people who do service for others, and I think that was what inspired me to want to serve others as well. And being a nurse is probably the calling that I thought would help me get into that role to, be the helping hand for people who can't help themselves. And I just find joy in doing that. So.
Well, that shows from the smile on your face and from what all of your peers think about you as well. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Next is Leslie Harwood. Leslie is a cornerstone of local health care, someone whose strength, compassion, and leadership have helped hold the night shift together at Atrium Health Stanley. As lead nursing administrative supervisor, Leslie plays a critical role in coordinating patient care, managing hospital flow, and supporting clinical teams when most of the world is asleep. But earlier this year, when staffing fell short, Leslie stepped up in an extraordinary way, working back-to-back 12-hour shifts for weeks to keep her department running. Her actions weren't just admirable, they were essential. Leslie has served in nursing roles for over 20 years and holds a Master of Science in Nursing Leadership. She leads multiple teams, mentors nursing students, manages the hospital's elite pipeline program, and somehow still finds time to remind her colleagues how valued they are, often with small gifts, notes, and tireless encouragement. She's a wife, mother, and fiercely compassionate leader. Faith, family, and community drive everything she does. So please join me in honoring the heartbeat of the night shift, hometown hero, Leslie Harwood. So I'll ask you a similar question. What got you into nursing in the first place?
I think it just clicked. There's nothing else I would rather do. That's what I'm built for. It's in my blood. So I just started out bedside, and then a decade later decided to pivot to something different, and now I help manage teams and bedside things, and just feel like I dabble in all the things nursing. So it's wonderful.
Well, that is a long list of different things we had. What to you stands out as your favorite part of what you do?
I think building people up every day. Nursing, healthcare is hard, and so I think recognizing, I don't accept recognition well because I enjoy recognizing others so much. So I think that's the best part.
Excellent. Well, thank you and congratulations. And next is Cameron Burleson. Now, Cameron is a U.S. Army veteran, and we do like to honor our veterans and usually save them for last because we certainly appreciate the way you've served our country. And Cameron embodies the meaning of service, both in uniform and in everyday life. Cameron graduated from North Stanley High School and enlisted in the U.S. Army in 2018. He served for 4 years active duty as a wheeled vehicle mechanic. His assignments took him to Camp Humphreys in South Korea, Fort Stewart in Georgia. His dedication earned him a host of military honors, including the Army Achievement Medal 3 times, plus the Expert Marksman Badge and the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. Now serving in the Army Reserves out of Fort Bragg, Cameron also works full-time at Corning in Midland. But perhaps his most cherished role is at home as a devoted husband to Haley and proud dad to Riverland and Graceland. Known for his selflessness, reliability, and steady dedication, Cameron's impact extends far beyond the workplace or military service. He's always willing to help others, and in every setting he gives his all. Let's thank and celebrate this hometown hero, son, soldier, and servant, hometown hero Cameron Burleson. So right out of high school and into the Army, what made you make that decision?
I wanted to travel the world and make a difference.
And you certainly have done that.
Yes, sir.
So what are maybe some of your favorite things that happened while you were in service?
Probably Korea. Got to party a lot, and I got to do what I love, work on trucks. So,
well, that's awesome. Congratulations, and again, thank you for your service.
thank you, sir.
Again, I want to remind you, if you know of somebody who you think should be honored as a hometown hero, you can nominate someone by sending us an email at heronominations@gmail.com, or you can go to our website at 1010wspc.com and click on that Hometown Heroes button, and you can submit a nomination there. We certainly would appreciate that, because a lot of times these folks are hiding in the shadows and still doing all of this wonderful work, but a lot of times we don't know about them, but you do. So let us know who they are, and maybe we'll have them honored here on Hometown Heroes. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Uwharrie Bank and Stanley Community College, our gold sponsors, Pizza Hut and Desco, and silver sponsors, Tar Heel Auto of Locust, Fiberon, A Excellent Telecommunications, BB Oil, and AL Louder. For Hometown Heroes, I'm Matt Smith.